Today I have with me the brand new Skoda Kamiq Facelift 2024, and in this video we will do the test drive. I will give you some information about the car and I will give you all the feedback on how it's on the road, the comfort, suspension, steering, visibility, all that stuff, plus the consumption you will find out in this video. So stay with me because it will be really interesting. This version that I have with me is the Monte Carlo version. I will have separate videos on my channel where I explain you interior, exterior, technical data, material quality, space, all that stuff you will find out in a separate video. So check out that video. Probably it's already on the channel. I really like the way it looks much better than the previous version. Also on this Monte Carlo version come with those super beautiful rims, 18-inch rims that fit super nice with this model. Normal brake disc on the rear, ventilated brake disc on the front. This is the key, kind of the same key, lock unlock. It comes with keyless entrance. That means you can lock it from here, put your hands right here and you can unlock it because it has a sensor here. Quite nice. The interior of this Monte Carlo look fantastic. I like the Kamiq writing here. I like the fact that it comes with aluminum pedals. I like also the seats, even though they are textile material seats, they look really nice. Sporty design. Also we will talk about that. Side support, electric adjustments. Yeah, we will talk about that more in the review video. Go inside. Also it has kind of a carbon fiber effect here on the dashboard, on the doors, and also on the seats around here. I will put the key here because it comes with keyless start stop. What I was surprised to see inside the car. Otherwise I like very much the car. There are just two things that I would change in the car. First of all is the screen. I will tilt it a little bit to the driver because it's kind of straight away. This is the first thing, and the second thing is the manual handbrake, that I wish to have some electronic handbrake down here and also an auto hold function. That will be insane. Other than that, I like a lot the car. I like a lot the material quality, and even this free spoke steering wheel that looks phenomenal with Monte Carlo on it. The quality, it's at the same level as an Audi, let's say, that costs double than that. Anyway, behind the steering wheel down here you have a small stalk to adjust the cruise control and all that, yeah, autopilot functions. I want to give you some information about the car and then we start driving. By the way guys, if you're in Switzerland, around Switzerland, you can see the car, test drive the car, and not only this Skoda, but they have a lot of Skoda, new Skoda, even the new Superb or new Scala. You can find it at AMAG in Bern. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. Definitely check them out. They are super nice. They will help you with everything. Now let's talk about some technical data and the version that we have, plus the price. The price, you can see it right here, pretty big. 44,900 francs here at AMAG in Bern. Check them out. Also, this version that I have with me is the 1.5 liter petrol engine, 150 horsepower, 4 cylinders inline. We will talk about those technical data in a second. I don't want to go too much into details because we will talk anyway in the full review video. So yeah, check out that video, but I want to still give you some information. But before I give you the information, let me start the engine, because I want to warm up a little bit the car before we start driving. There you can see the blind spot technology is on the side of the mirror. Let me give you some infos, then we start driving. So as I said before, the car comes with a 1.5 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders inline. It's a front wheel drive system and it's connected with a 7-speed automatic transmission DSG. 150 horsepower, 250 Newton meters, CO2 emission 130 grams, and estimated consumption 5.8 liter. We will test this out to see what will be our consumption. The top speed of the car 213 km per hour, 0 to 108.3 seconds. Fuel tank capacity 50 liters. Turning circle 10.1 meter. Independent McPherson suspension on the front and multi-link independent on the rear. Those are the most important technical data, guys. Let's start driving. I don't want to lose too much time right now, and then I will give you more information as we go on the road. I like very much that we have a lot of physical button. Even the climatic system, it's controlled by physical button. It's so easy to control from down here. Also physical button on the steering wheel to control the different functions. Even this super nice digital cockpit. I love this cockpit, guys, and if I'm not wrong, it comes standard on all models and it looks fantastic. The graphic, the resolution, the way you can adjust so many ways, and you can see so many things in the front. You can see the navigation all over the screen. You can customize it in so many ways. Definitely like it a lot. So probably one of the best digital cockpit outside. The screen is fine as well, it's very responsive, but it's a little bit tilted, I don't know, straight away. I wish to be a little bit to the driver. Doesn't bother me too much, and also I can reach it very fast with my finger, so that's fine. What I want to do is just reset the consumption, and if I'm not wrong, since start, long term, since refueling, since start. I think I have to go here in the middle in order to do that. So yeah, let me go back just like that. Come on. Assistant, let me go to driving data, and here if I hold it for a few seconds, it should, come on, reset. It should reset, or driving data, I'll leave it here, and if I scroll down, overview here, and now here, hold it a few seconds, yeah, now it's reset. You can see long-term overview reset. Right now it's perfect, and you can see the average down there. So yeah, definitely let's drive it, and we will check out in the end this average view right here in the middle. But until then, we will leave the navigation right there in the front because it looks much better. Visibility in the mirrors, it's great. Also the visibility on the mirrors on the side is great. You have adjustments, electric adjustments from here. You can adjust it super simple, just like that. I love also this panoramic glass roof that looks crazy nice. Let's drive it, guys. Adjustment in the steering wheel, manual, up, down, left, right. So yeah, let down the handbrake. Here you have different driving modes, by the way. If you press it, you have 3 driving modes plus individual: eco, normal, sport, and individual mode. And if you go in individual mode, you can go to change up there, and you can change the steering feeling, the drive, the AC, light assistant, air conditioning, and so on. So yeah, first of all, we will drive in eco mode, and then we will change all these modes. This is the style to change the gears. You have parking, you have reverse. If you go in reverse, you have this reverse camera that looks super nice from my point of view. You have also all those assistant lines and guidance that help you park the car, so they are super good. If you go in drive, you have drive, normal drive mode, and if you go one more down, you have S1 sport mode. You put the gearbox in sport mode, and if you go right just like that, you have those pedals to change the gears manually, or you can change it from here manually up and down. We weren't going to do that, but yeah, let's start. Another thing that I notice is the fact that the engine is pretty silent. It's a petrol engine, of course, normally they are silent, but it's quite silent, and I like that. Good driving position. I like very much those sporty seats. They hold you really tight. They have those side support that hold you perfect. Also visibility wise, first impression is light to drive in eco mode. The steering, it's pretty light, and also at low speeds we will see that, but usually this car, it's pretty good build. And also the pre-facelift was also a pretty good car. Doesn't seems to have a super big difference in terms of driving between this and the previous version, but there are a few small updates that make the car look much nicer. By the way, the car comes also with heated windshield. That's fantastic in the winter when you have ice on the windows. Over the bumps, seems to be fine. It's not super smooth. They kind of set it up a little bit to have a little bit of feedback from the ground, so to have also a little bit stability at high speeds and also on the curves, and you will see that as well when we go out there. It's a Monte Carlo. It's kind of a sporty look, and probably they also set up the suspension a little bit stiffer, so you have kind of a nice feedback from the ground when you go over the bumps. I have to drive a little bit more to understand it, but until now, from what I drive, this is the first feedback that I get from the car. It's also pretty responsive. The engine is pretty big, 4 cylinders, shouldn't be any problem. Also on the highway at high speeds, give you the power. It's, yeah, for those of you that are not so understandable with 3 cylinders. I think these 4 cylinders 1.5 liter, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and it should be quite reliable. If I'm not wrong, I had it also on my Audi A3, and I was super happy with it. But I had it with the manual transmission. But it seems to work together with the automatic transmission. The gears is shifting quite in a right place, so that's very good. The start-stop engine system work also. By the way, the climatic system it's off because outside it's pretty good temperature. It's perfect temperature. Now roundabout, yes, it stays really good. So the car doesn't have any, yeah, it doesn't feel like a boat, you know. It feels really good. It's quite stable. It's set up a little bit through sportiness, and that's a good thing. And in the same time, the steering wheel seems to be quite light and nice. I like it. Easy to drive, go around. The stalks here feel great, and the curves feel great. I like it. Sound insulation is great. Oh yeah. Oh, I like it. This was a big curve and it stays quite nice. Aluminum pedals. We have to kind of drive 60 here. You can see also the blind spot technology in the corner of the mirror. Let's put it in E. It was in sport mode, the gearbox. I forget it in sport mode when I show you how it works. Now it's back to E economy. It says an E there, and it should change the gears a little bit faster, and the RPM should stay lower, a little bit smoother. Quite nice. I like it. I like it. It's smooth. It's nice. Wow, it feels quite smooth. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice premium driving feeling. So yeah, I think Skoda make fantastic cars. To be honest, I think they make phenomenal cars. And the good part is that they are in Volkswagen Group, and they share all that Volkswagen experience, and not only Volkswagen, Audi experience, and so on. And I think you can get this car with all this technology that Volkswagen developed for so many years with a better price. And 44,000 francs, of course, in Switzerland the prices are bigger. In other countries for sure will be much more affordable, but for this price range I think it's a pretty good offer, and it feels super nice. I think it's a great all-arounder. You can drive this car without any problem in the city, because you have also the automatic transmission, so it should be easy to drive. You can drive it also on the highway at high speeds. 4 cylinders, 1.5, 150 horsepower is more than enough for every type of driving. And it seems to be smooth, it seems to be well built and good quality, and the driving feeling, it's quite premium, and I like that very much. Another thing, from down here you can set up, if you turn this wheel just like that, where is it? Yes, where is it? Yeah, you just have to press it, and then you set the speed from here. I don't know if you can see it down there, but from here, from this wheel, you set it up, and then you just, yeah, just like that, pull it and go up, and you set the speed, you set the cruise control from here. It comes with lane assist and all that stuff. So it's a really simple way to set it up between the steering wheel right here, and I like that quite a lot. You can see right here it goes up higher without any problem, higher in speed. And if you need speed, you just disengage it, super simple, push it forward, and if I go here right, for example, I go just like that, super simple. It has a lot of power, it has some punch when you press the acceleration, and that's good. I like so much the steering. I like the way they set it up. I'm really curious to drive also the normal version to see if it feels the same or only this Monte Carlo. But I think it should be relatively similar. Why I came here? Because I want to set up something. Just let me put the car here. What I notice is that the lane assist is not activated. I want to go to the car here. If I go to settings, traction control, tires, parking and maneuver, opening units is not here. If I go to menu, yeah, it's here, driving assistance systems. They are all activated. Look at this, and the lane assist is activated. Okay, I was thinking it's not activated because it wasn't engaged. If I go reverse, you can see you have those active lines that shows you quite well what it's behind. You can see also the car that comes from behind. Resolution of the camera, it's quite fine and clear. I like it. That's easy to drive. Now let's change the driving mode, by the way. Let's go in sport mode. Let's try to accelerate a little bit here. Oh, wow. 100. Quite nice. The gearbox is super good. I didn't expect that. It stays in higher RPMs. It feels good. It grip the ground pretty well. Love it. And let's engage one more time the autopilot here. And now the lane assist are working as well. So now the car, it's holding the speed. It stays between the lanes or not. Well, it shows me like it's engaged. Let's change this. Let's change this view from navigation to, yeah, just like that. Now, come on. Okay, 90. So yeah, let's see what happens. If you go outside, it holds you between the lanes. Yes, it doesn't feel like an autopilot. It feels like only lane assist. So it will assist you stay between the lanes, but it will kind of bouncing around left and right. So yeah, now I understand. So you have the lane assist, but you have just assistant if you go outside. It doesn't have a proper autopilot, if that makes sense for you and you understand what I mean. So it's not like on Volkswagen where you have this IQ drive that hold you perfectly between. I'm not sure if you can get it as an option, not sure about that, but adaptive cruise control seems to work fine. I mean, it's brake, accelerate, depending what the car in front will do. So yeah, this is something to keep in mind. Now going brakes. I really like the pedals. The pedals feel such a good quality and it feels smooth. They feel quite smooth. When you press the brake, it feels so smooth and nice. Love it. The sound insulation seems to be fine at those kind of speeds, up to 100. Over the bumps it feels great. It's a little bit set up the suspension to sportiness to give you a better grip and better feeling when you're driving also on the highway at high speeds. So that's very important. But in the same time, over small bumps feel really good. Oh, I like the car. You have this adjustable armrest. I have my hands perfectly here positioned if I want to hold it on the gear shifter. Phenomenal grip on the steering wheel. I really like the steering wheel and the quality. Visibility wise, comfort on the seats, it's great. Now let's go left here for a while. It stays also good on curves. We will see also the consumption a little bit later. I hope I'm not forgetting, because sometimes I forget to tell you the consumption in the end. In general, the driving feeling is not super different from the previous version, but it's nice. I like it. Everything is easy to reach while you're driving, so that's very important. Physical buttons. Here it's in the nighttime, so you can see inside the tunnel in the nighttime the way it looks. I don't have time. Probably I hope I can get the car for 1-2 days, so I can show you also in the nighttime the lights and how it looks. But now under the tunnel you can make an idea. It's very pleasant, it's very clear, the images, the buttons seems to be quite nice and pleasant. Because I'm in Switzerland, and here around this area we don't have too much. We have highway, but maximum speed it's 100. Around this area I have to go so farther away to find the highway. I will drive on the highway, but up to 100 and something, but not so fast as you saw before. So but you can see again here in the nighttime the way it looks. I like the car, I really like it. If you accelerate, ooh, push you back in the seats. I like it. It's so well thought, the car. Not only that, it is driving pretty nice, and the driving feeling, it's quite premium, but also it has a lot of space for the passenger in the back. I will show you. In the trunk, not super spacious as the other Skoda and as Skoda uses with. We will talk about that in the review video, but for the passengers you have so much space, and you will see in the review video there. Start stop button is here on the column. That's why I told you it's easy to reach out all these buttons. What I like the most, it's also those side supports. They hold my back just perfect tight. You have also adjustment here, so you can adjust also the lumbar position. You can adjust every single thing from there. The pedals, the brakes, seems to be very good. No, I like the car, and it feels well built. The transmission with the engine seems to be well built. The sound insulation, let's see if we have double glass. We don't have double glass, but sound insulation seems to be pretty good. I didn't drive on the highway 130 or more, but until 100 seems to be quite nice, quite good. We are still in sport mode. Oh man, it feels great. I think you can have some fun with the car on twisty roads. I like the fact that even though it's kind of a SUV, small SUV, it doesn't feel like a boat. It feels great when you go around corners. This is very important. It feels stable on the ground. That's what the feeling I'm looking for, because it gives you that trust in car, if that makes sense. It gives you that feeling that you can trust the car, that the car stays good on the road, and this is really important. Now we go on the highway again. We go uphill, and still going uphill you have plenty of power. So definitely in comparison with the cars with 3 cylinders 1.2 liter, these feel much quicker in these kind of situations. So again, you wanna pass other cars, you just press the acceleration. You have more than enough power to go around. And even if you go uphill, you see right now 110, still the sound insulation seems to be good. At 100, no problem. I think over 120 you start to hear a little bit of wind noise, but here we have to slow down a little bit and go on the right side, because I don't want to get a ticket. I already get yesterday a ticket. I don't want to get one more ticket right now. and I want to drive in the speed limit. Let's go here. Now again, if you want to set up the speed, you just press this button, go a little bit ahead, and you can set the speed from here, 80, very simple, and the car will hold that speed for you. And of course it sees the lanes, but it's not autopilot, it's just lane assist that push you back between the lanes, just like that. You see, just like that. It's kind of a bouncing around, but it's a safety feature, a very welcome safety feature. Now here we have ahead a little bit of traffic. If I'm not wrong, I saw the police a little bit earlier around here, so that means we have to stay in traffic a little bit, but traffic is good because we can see the consumption in the end, so we can make an idea. Blind spot technology right there, pretty good visibility in the window behind, because it's kind of straight away. You have a fantastic visibility from this angle, and that's something that I like very much. Around the windows, no problem. You have so many adjustments in the seats electrically. I like the quality here on the doors, soft material up here. You have a great combination of materials here in the car, and that's very important. Let's change the driving mode back to eco mode. It's very simple. Just press this physical button here. You have parking sensors here. You have turn off and on the engine. Traction control, it's in the media. You have to go in the media in order to change it. I like the fact that you can customize in so many ways the screen in the front. Until now we have like 6.9 liter consumption. Not good, not bad for the way I drive, with some acceleration, a little bit aggressive, up and down. 6.9, it's pretty good. Anyway, from here you can also change to see something else like assistance systems. So it shows you assistance systems. If you set up right now the cruise control, if you set it up, it shows you all this assistance systems information right there. It shows you the car and so on. Or you can see the navigation, audio, and so on. You can see also the navigation all over the screen. That's another very important factor right there. Now, right now the car is just rolling. It's just kind of rolling. Down we go, downhill now. Yeah, I think it's great. I think if you don't want to go with other versions that have 3 cylinders, I still think this engine, this configuration of engine with gearbox, I think it's probably one of the most reliable that's still left on the market, that will last in time pretty well, and it runs really good, really smooth. The good part is that these new Kamiq look better than before. And if before the design was okay, let's say it was okay, right now I think it's definitely look much better. And in this Monte Carlo version, it looks splendid, it looks beautiful. You will see more information about that in the full review video, where we will talk about everything. I will get you through every single detail, like multimedia, cockpit, space, trunk, exterior lines, design, all that stuff, plus the technical data. So yeah, stay close because it will be interesting. Now, still driving slowly around here. Now we can change again the view in the front, just like that. You can see this sporty view in the middle with the speed right there in the center. That looks so cool. Or you can see it like that in a classic way. Again, really enjoyed driving the Kamiq. I think it's a perfect crossover for the city. It stays also a little bit higher, so you have a better visibility outside. When I will get the car for more time, I will definitely go on the highway, try some high speeds, see the consumption there, see the feeling there, and also in the night time. But for the moment, I didn't have the car for such a long time, so I hope you get some useful information from here, from this video. I understand already the car, the way it feels. It's, from my point of view, it's pretty good. They did a great job with the car. I definitely can say I like it. Right now, slowing down, press the brakes. Look how smooth they are, the brakes. When you need the power, press the acceleration. Ooh, and it's gripping quite nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Brakes again, super good brakes. Nice. Yeah, it feels like suspension are set up a little bit through the sportiness, but when the bumps are small, you don't feel it. It's just that you feel that it's much more sporty, and I like that. I like that. It's very important to have a great feeling, driving feeling, also on high speeds, on highway, on twisty roads. I like it. I like the car. Really, I definitely can't complain about anything. Let's see the consumption, guys. I know some of you are waiting for this. Check this out, 6.4. Ooh, not bad, man. I didn't expect. You saw how I consumption. It's pretty good from my point of view. I can also turn off the car right now and talk a little bit with you. So as a general, let's say, overview of the car, I think it's a well-built car. They have anyway a lot of experience with this engine, with the gearbox, suspension, all that stuff. Feel pretty good setup, and I'm pretty sure they are quite reliable in time. The material quality, the driving feeling, the steering, it's nice. The side support is pretty good. I definitely like the car. I think if you will buy this car, you won't go wrong. You will be happy with the car for sure. If you still have questions, ask me down below. Whatever question you have, I will try to answer to all of you. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me, so thank you guys. Also, if you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, check out Amag, Skoda Amag in Bern. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen, so definitely check them out. They are super nice. They will help you with everything, and you find all the new Skoda cars right here. So again, thank you guys. Stay safe. Don't miss out the full review because it will be really interesting, and I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.